You know what was really neat that's very different from our normal graduation is like sometimes there were split families that came through. Sometimes someone came a little bit later. And we just let the kids go back through. We read the entire thing. We're like, take the tassel, flip it back over, give me back the cover, go stand over there so dad can get the full video just like mom got or grandma can get.
That's great.
That part was really fun. It was very much a family event. It felt very different in that way as opposed to a class event.
The other thing I would say is that when we were riding up and down on the chairlift, every single family that we went by on the chairlift, everyone was congratulating each other. And Sophie made the point, like she knew who most of the kids were, but some of these kids she's never talked to before, and everybody was smiles and just so friendly with each other. It was really nice to see that sense of community.
Yeah. Well, Deb, whenever you're ready, it's 8 o'clock. So
okay.
And we are live streaming and recording, so we're good to go.
All right. So I'll call the meeting to order and ask everyone to stand for the pledge.
whenever you're ready, Deb, go ahead.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of America and to the republic,
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, well, that was a little bit. That was fun.
Our choreography could use some help.
So the first thing I want to do is to welcome Julianne. Welcome. Do you have your oath handy that I sent to you? Your oath of office? All right, so I'll ask you to raise your right hand and to read your oath of office for us.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of board member to the best of my ability.
Perfect. And then when we see each other in a couple of weeks, I'll have you sign off on everything.
Yay.
Okay,
Welcome, Julianne.
Yay.
To have you.
Thank you.
The next is I'll ask Cheryl Burks, who's going to be taking the remainder of Bill Patchewitz's position till June 30th, 2021 to do her oath of office.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of board member to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Yay. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, then next I will ask for motions for board president.
I nominate Jeannie Grimm.
Any other nominations? And Cheryl, did you second?
Yeah.
All in favor? Opposed? Yay, Jeannie.
Thank you, everybody.
And Jeannie, I'll ask you to do your oath.
Yep, I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of board president to the best of my ability.
Yeah, and I'll get you to sign yours as well.
Okay, sounds good. Great. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the vote of confidence. I do have board goals. A few people have weighed in on them. Thank you for doing that. If anybody else is able to take a look at them and has any feedback, please let me know, preferably like today or tomorrow. I'm pulling them together and we'll get them on the agenda for the July 13th meeting. So by way of review and introduction for you, Julianne, usually at our board self-evaluation meeting and superintendent evaluation meeting, we sort of outcomes of that are board goals. And we did that all via email this year. And so people reviewed last year's goals and got feedback back to me. And these are sort of our guiding principles for the year moving forward. So as soon as I hear back from everybody, I'll get it out and it will go in the next agenda. So I will ask now for motions for the office of vice president, please. Michelle?
I nominate Beth Thomas.
Okay.
I second.
Okay, Jen, hang on one second. Are there any other nominations on the floor? Okay,
No.
so we've got Michelle first, Jen second. All in favor? Opposed? That carries unanimously. Thank you. Beth, read your oath, please.
Thank you very much. Okay. I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Board Vice President to the best of my ability.
Great, thank you.
Thank you all.
Awesome. Jamie, you can read the oath, not read the oath. You are ours, whether you read it or not, but please go ahead and read it.
I do solemnly affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of superintendent according to the best of my abilities.
Thank you. Great. So just a moment of thanks to the entire team in the district. It's been quite the year, and I can't imagine having gone through it with a better group of people, always through the lens of what was best for kids. It's really pretty remarkable to me how that was really evident at commencement. It was absolutely phenomenal. So it just highlighted everything we did pre-pandemic and through it. Just stood as a shining example of what you can do when you just always do what's right for kids. So thank you to everybody. I'm looking forward to the next.
Jeannie froze.
Uh-oh.
I froze?
You froze for a second.
Oh, that's
Figure it
okay. I'm sure it was important. It's okay. We can. We have appointments, designations, and authorizations.
Can I just make point out a couple things from the agenda?
Oh, yeah, please.
So on the regular agenda, we have noted on page, well, sorry, I thought it was right there. Page 6, a change in board date. Just wanted to make sure it's reflected in your minds. We also have on the supplemental for independent contracts, Tammy Brand should be added to that. She's decided to not retire and give us one more year. So we definitely want to have that in there.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then Brian Dermody is listed as the one of our, geez, I thought this was on page 2. Sorry, hang on a second. 3. Okay, on page 3 is listed as one of our chemical safety specialists, and he should be removed from that. It's a lot of responsibility, pretty intense, and he's decided he doesn't want to do that any longer. So Carrie Burke will take on the entire role on her own.
Great. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, great. Thank you. We'll get to the consensus and supplemental at the end. Right now, we'll take appointments, designations, and authorizations. So I'll ask for motions, please. Cheryl, Jen, questions or comments? All in favor? Opposed? That carries unanimously, Deb? Okay, and then next we have our resolution authorizing issuance of notes and bonds. I'll ask for motions and then ask Deb for the roll call. Milton, a second. Michelle, questions or comments? Deb, whenever you're ready, the roll call, please.
Mrs. Burks,
Yes.
Mr. Johnson,
Yes.
Mrs. Miller,
Yes.
Mrs. Petzik,
Yes.
Mrs. Personelli,
Yes.
Dr. Schneider,
Yes.
Mrs. Thomas,
Yes.
and Mrs. Grimm.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deb. And then we have our consensus agenda and supplementals with all of the noted changes that Jamie shared with us. Milton, did you have a question?
Yeah, just on that same item that Jamie mentioned relative to the schedule, there just is a date missing from the introduction to the board dates. It says regular meeting on June 8th, 2001. So I think we just need to clarify that. And I don't know if that matters or not, but if that was what Jamie was mentioning.
That was the date that we originally approved them, but I did a typo. It should have been June 8th, 2020.
Okay.
So I will fix that in the minutes.
No, and what I was mentioning is there was a change. We originally had a date of September 28th. It's moved to September 29th. That's what I was
Yes.
referencing, but you're
Okay.
correct. Thank you for that catch.
So noted.
Okay, so I don't think I got motions on consensus and supplemental with noted changes, so I'll ask for motions, please. Beth and Cheryl, any questions or comments? All in favor? Opposed? That carries unanimously also. Deb or Jamie, anything else?
My only thing is if you have not gotten your email to me about the conflict of interest. If you could get that to me the next week or so, I'd appreciate it.
Okay. And anything else for the greater good? All right. Happy 4th, everybody. Thank you. And
Have a nice 4th.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Wait,
We need motions, please.
Oh, motion to adjourn. That would help. Yes. Michelle and Milton, thank you very much. Jen, good luck today. We'll be thinking about that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations, Julianne.
Yes, welcome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
welcome.
See everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.